Paragon's biggest weakness as a game, and specifically a MOBA, is that it only has 13 heroes. These heroes generally cover the major roles that are needed in a MOBA, but we're missing so many other great ones, not to mention how slim your choices are when it comes to playing something like a tank, i.e. Steal or Rampage. That's your only choices. The people behind Paragon are fully aware of this, and when it comes to priorities, they've made a functional, fair, fun game first, and covered what they needed to ASAP. But now we're at that golden age of Paragon, where new heroes are finally on the horizon. It has been announced that new heroes will hit Paragon every 3 weeks. That's a crazy promise, and one I hope they can live up to. But they've had big plans for some time, and I think they can actually do it. And so I thought it would be a fun idea to show off some of the new heroes as they come out, first on this Paragon Heroes series, and then on release with some spotlight, great moments, and potential of the character, and finally with that quality gameplay you've come to expect from my channel. So let's start with the first new hero released. Sevarog, looking like he just walked out of Lord of the Rings, fresh from killing a hobbit or 5. He's donned his World of Warcraft Legion green, he's hype boys, and is ready to show Agora how it's done. So, the most important part of this video for many of us, the hell is he? What kind of character is he? Well, he's described as the jungle's next big star, a melee tank who is well suited to the jungle role and able to steal the very souls from his foes and make himself stronger the more he does it. This actually reminds me of Grux's passive. He gets more health as he kills more minions. Right off the bat, he seems to be an amazing snatcher type. What that amazing word means is that you can catch people off guard and out of position really well with Sevarog, based on his long range snare and slow, plus his knockback, allowing you to not only catch someone suddenly, but then put them where you want them to be. It could be a tower, it could be your team, it could be the fires of Mount Doom, wherever you want, guys. First up, we have Siphon, a short-range soul suck ability that fires out from Sevarog in a line. Last hit minions with this and you'll increase the power of the ability, making future soul sucking that much easier. I'm gonna keep saying it. Soul sucking. Then we have Phantom Rush, a nice little zip dash that can travel you out of a bad spot or into a good one. Chase or escape, something that we can all appreciate. The real power of this ability will come from using it to suddenly appear behind an enemy, then landing a well-placed knockback to isolate them from their friends. Messed up stuff. Fun fact, it actually allows you to travel through units, so a wall of creep won't stop you from bouncing on out of there. Next, we have Subjugate. This one looks disgusting. An ability that can be used at close or long range to snare who it hits, keeping them still for a moment. This is great. This is such a strong ability to catch people out. But then it also slows them after the snare ends. Slows are so great in this game. They make it easier for players to hit their abilities. You're telling me that it's both a snare and a slow that can be used at huge range? Hot damn, that is going to be nuts. Finally, Colossal Blow is this big boy's ultimate. Slapping poor heroes around the head with his big stick hammer thing, knocking them away from Sevarog and doing some nice damage. Not only is it a useful knockback, but the cone is wide as hell, meaning you can actually hit many enemies without too much issue. Knock them into towers, your team, but its powerful use probably is about cancelling enemy ultis and repositioning the carries who are attacking your team. This actually sounds like Twin Blast's nightmare, so rest in peace, Twin Blast, rest in peace. In the official video, Sevarog is depicted as someone you should build tanky and stack cooldown reduction. I agree it could be strong, but I can't help but feel Steel and Rampage are both better generally as bruisers. They're already naturally tanky. Combine that with some solid damage, they suck to have attacking you. You can't escape their beatdown. They both have ways to make do without tanky items and benefit from many items that increase their damage and survivability at the same time. But generally, you do leave 1 or 2 slots for a true damage reduction item of some kind, aka your standard bruiser build. And immediately with Sevarog, I actually get the same feeling. Maybe he's better as a bruiser. It means you can do the jungle faster. It means you're actually going to be killing things faster. It means your Q, your life tap thing, is going to be killing minions better, therefore easier to get those last hits, therefore making the Q ability stronger. Generally, I feel like you want to get the damage. But this is all speculation. And so I'll make sure to do lots of testing before I drop my spotlight and gameplay videos for Sevarog. But keep your eyes out. I'm hyped to play him, and probably so is everyone else. Thanks so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you guys in Paragon.